Welcome to Fishing Squad and welcome to Bankend Fisheries, Finningley in Doncaster. Quick look at the rules. These are the rules that concern us. Martin's just off to dip the nets, very important. Observe the fishery rules. Right, so we're tackling a couple of rods up each with D-rigs on, securing the bait with floss to the hair. This gives us a lot of variation in the size of baits that we can use. It really does open up a lot of options, so it's a fantastic rig to consider using. He's going to hook it in margin. So we've got 4 rods on bottom baits at the moment with wafters. So that's a fish apiece. This is my first carp. We'll look him getting put back, no need for photo. Fish number 2 for myself, again a small one. No picture required. Save stress on the fish, get it or not getting put back. Fish number 3 for myself. Quite happy with this one. Little mirror carp, probably pushing a double. We're not going to wait though. We're just going to have a bit of a mug shot with it and get it put back. Happy with that. What a start this has been on the bottom baits. It's going really well so far. Quite happy with this. It's very cold though at the moment, so we'll see what happens as the day goes on. So watch this right hand rod. This fish, I'm just off this corner here, literally in margin. I've had 3 fish off it so far, and I've just had one on it. I didn't look up because I was adjusting the swinger, and the rod just hooked round. Yeah, I've just had a bit of a liner then, Martin, I think. Just slightly. This fish swirling over the top of my bait as well. Over my rig, around my rig. Try and get a live take if we can. Maybe not. We'll sit back down, I think. On the zig bread on his lighter setup. That's why it's just let it. It's using dragon rod just to have to be a bit more sporting with this setup, a bit more time. Can't just hammer him in. Oh, it's going to be interesting landing this, isn't it, with 15-foot snood?
Oh no, it's not that
one. Oh, isn't it?
Is it? One with 9 foot.
Alright, 9-foot zig. It's coming in now. Might end up in the river, might in pond here if this is soft. It's silver, isn't it? Right, done. Stoked in that. Gonna release now. There we go, he's gone. He's on again on zig. With his light set up again. Doing the business like it did a couple of weeks ago when we fished one of the local ponds. Bend them rods. Didn't even register on swinger at all.
What's that margin swing into?
Oh yeah. Spooked. Dang deep, don't they? For small fish, you know, like what even the small ones do. I thought it was just me with them reels, you know, like just. Then again, it could be a better fish, couldn't it? Shall I get the net? Parrot mouth. Yeah, he's got like a 9 or 10 foot link on, because it's a zig obviously. So that's why we're not seeing much at the moment. It's still fairly deep down, so like 20 foot of line out. Just come out of his way a bit. I think he might need bigger net, this one, might he? Hey? I'm going to get bigger net. Much better fish. Yeah, I'm not video netting this. I'm not going to video netting this. I'll lose it for you, won't I, or something? You're like, yeah, I'll knock camera off. That is a lovely fish. You can see how big it is. Be a good 18 pound that. Look at the size of its tail. No wonder it's giving him some grief. I want chancing netting that on camera, because obviously when it slipped the first thing he'd said to me was, stop messing about filming, we're here to catch fish, and that'd be fair enough. That's a lovely fish, that. Are you giving it away? Yeah, I'm going to give it away. Yeah, I'm just going to give it away. Martin reckons 12, 13 pound, I'm going to go 16. Coming down. They're coming out now, there's a couple of lads behind us getting them. Fish care, we've got a bit of water here to go over the top of it, because it's keeping out water longer than we normally would.
Zero.
Is it already zeroed to the sling, yeah? So. Well, I guessed it right, didn't I? 16, yeah. I said 18 to start with, or 19, but 16. I come down to 16 when I had a second look at it. Nice one, mate. It's a lovely fish. Yeah, better fish. Absolute lovely fish. We'll get a picture as well. Nice one. Well, coming. Getting put back. Barely a pound, that. Probably just a pound. It's getting towards the back end of the fight. This fish is really hanging deep, but it's becoming fairly obvious as we go in that the lighter, subtle setup with the 8 pound zig line and the bread is working. It's tripping the fish up. Well, it's looking like it is. So hopefully we get a few more out, all being well. It's fairly deep in front of us off this particular peg, and the fish are hanging really deep. It's becoming quite difficult to get them up on the lighter setup, but it's sporting. We're not causing the fish any harm. It's probably better for the fish not being ragged in. You know, using smaller hooks, they're quite easy to pop out. So it's quite sporting. It's good fun. It's spot on, really.
It's a nice one, that mate. Not bad at all, that.
A nice one. Thick set again. Lovely. Really nice common carp, this one. Much better conditioned fish, this one. It went gently hooked as well. It's a nice fish. It's just a bit of fish care with mat sling type thing, bit of water on it. I'm going to put back. But, well, one side of it's a much better conditioned fish, but other side's a bit put back. Zig's doing the business, the light tackle. Makes it a bit more awkward for landing than by the looks of it, but it's more sporting, better for fish, and they seem to be tripping up somewhat better fish, so that's alright. Nice one. Well, it's turned out to be a glorious day. There's a few up on top. I've sticking it with bottom baits at the minute. Martin's still got his zigs on. It's not as instant action as we saw in the water the other week that we fished. So we'll just assess what's happening and decide what's best. Yeah. Temperatures shot up. It was chilly when we first got down here. Yeah. It's on again. It's not far off. 15 and a half, is it?
Nice one, mate. Get on. Get fish care with sling to return the fish. Just give it a chance to breathe, let it get its good when she's ready. Plenty of life in that one. Another one. Might be about another one. 12 or 13. And if I put him back and then he's into another one. Just give me a sec.
Another example here of the lighter, more subtle setup, doing the business. You know, it's stripping these fish up 110%, and with Martin's carp fishing experience and stuff, it's absolutely working a treat. The method that he's set these rods up on today for himself. So fair play, Martin. He's banging them out, absolutely banging them out. To be fair, I'm enjoying watching this. I've learnt so much today, and you know, you can't beat experience when it comes to fishing, really. But I've learnt loads. I've got some methods that I can now take forward as well on other lakes, and probably have more success than I've had previously, to be honest. So you can see here again, light set up. It gets a bit awkward when they come close in because they hang really deep. With £8 uplink, you've got to be careful, make sure everything's set right, use the rod and reel in conjunction with each other. And obviously, when you've got a good net boy like me, you ain't got to worry about anything. Back of the net. This one looks like a really nice fish as well.
20 all day long. 20, easy. All this fishing is just zigs on with bread, yeah. He's just got his own technique for doing it. He does it everywhere I go. Sling, yeah. Oh my God. 22. Yep, nice one, Martin. Get on. £22 stunning common carp. That is absolutely beautiful. Well done, pal. That is a lovely fish. Yeah, I reckon so.
Well, stunning common carp, this one. Pristine condition. Vitally important you get some snaps of one this size. Far from a PB for Martin or anything like that, but anything in daylight fishing like this, on a fairly busy fishery, a carp that tips the scales at over £20 is well deserving of a photograph, and the scrap it gave merits it. So we've had a couple of pictures, bit of video footage here for Martin's carp. You can see how big it is. Look at the gut on it. Really deep, thick set carp. Beautiful. Doesn't look like it's been caught that often, to be honest.
Put it in sling to release it.
Very important with fish care. We did put some water over it. Release it in the sling. Give it plenty of time to just breathe.
That must be 10 for you, eh? I'd say. Easy.
It'll swim off when it's ready.
So about £100.
But this has got plenty of life in it. Look at
that. That's a really nice fish.
Really healthy fish, that one. Beautiful.
Nice one. Again. Try and get a bit better footage of it coming in. Try and get footage of netting it if we can. This is where I lose one. I've done well with netting so far. This is where either phone goes in swamp or good take that, wasn't it? First one that's top it up line. Yeah. Side, just keep an eye on it. I've got sunglasses on. It does help when you can see fish because I can see it before Martin can, which has helped. It's helped as a net boy. Hasn't it? As a professional net boy, that's probably going to. Oh, this is a good one, isn't it? Every time it's my left hand rod as well, isn't it? This must be a double figure at least, I'd imagine. He must be on 10 now. Yeah. See if we can get a glimpse of it before we net it. Oh, we should do. double. Well, it's probably 12, isn't it, at least?
Yeah.
Just whip hook out and don't bother about a picture with that one, are you?
No.
Not big enough for you, is it, that one? For your record. This far. Small hooks, just take your time when hooking them, guys, because people rag at the hooks when you don't need to. You can just pop them out with your fingers if you're gentle. The gentler you are, the better it is for the fish. Just gently tweak them out. Martin feels under pressure because I'm videoing him.
No, I don't feel no pressure.
I'm not under pressure.
I'm not under pressure.
Under pressure, that's it, lad. See, you don't need to rag the hooks out. Just pop them out. I've caught the line about 8 times on this myself. That's it. Plenty of fight left in that one, isn't it? Not that these guys. On the zig. Better than, well, I think Bankend's better than that actually. We'll get him put back. It's a green. Eat that. Well, guys, I think you've seen a absolute masterclass by Martin with the zig-lined bread. He's absolutely smashed it. He's had a mixture of commons and mirrors. Biggest fish was a common at £22. Absolute monster. It's been really good fun actually just watching him. Today, basically we've come, he's let me load of gear. I've had a couple of fish out myself. I think I've had 3 carp and a couple of scuzzy bream. My biggest were about £12, I think, early on, very early on. I had a run of fish on the bottom baits, wafters with some micro pellet PVA stocking. On like the corner of this island, the first off. They may come back on the feed again before we go. We've got a couple of hours left. But the zigs up in the water with bread on, they've absolutely, to the point where he's the only person catching carp on the lake. I've put one of my rods on a zig. All I've had is a bream so far. It's the same rod every time with him as well, his right hand rod. It must be set absolutely perfect, Martin, you know what I mean, with depth and everything. Or something. But we can see fish cruising over the top of the rigs and everything, and they're not all of them are interested. So maybe they're getting ready for spawning, or maybe it's just time of day, maybe lake's just been a bit pressured because everybody's on it. But he's the only angler catching. So that shows how effective it is. He's got a light set up, and he's put his heavy setup away. You know, we had 2 rods set up heavy for bottom baits, and then he's just set up nice and light. What pound line have you got on the little reels? £10 line on his reels. £8 9-foot up lengths for his zig line. It's absolutely just killed it. And we've still got some time left. Yeah, I'd imagine to get another one out before we go. We've just had 2 quick green back to back. Maybe a shoal of them's just come through. We were just saying so. Yeah, but really enjoyed it. He's lent me all gear today. Showed me how to go on with stuff. I've learnt absolutely loads. So I don't know if I'll do much carp. I'll be doing a bit of carp fishing. I bought a full rod license now, but probably not in a position just to fully commit to it yet. But he's just said I can come anytime and borrow his gear and stuff, so that's good. We'll just take it from there and see how we go. So it opens it up for a few days like this. I think it's beautiful now. Sun's out. We're really cold first off. It's been a really good day. And I don't mind being his net boy, to be fair. Can't moan, can I? It's been super good fun. But it's been a masterclass, absolute masterclass. So we'll see how this session finishes. And yeah, it's been really enjoyable. Hopefully a few more fish come out anyway, fingers crossed.
Right, I'm back now after a brilliant day's fishing with Martin. Once again, he finds fish when they're not even there. I think I had 3 carp, a couple of bream. He's had about 10 carp, a couple of bream, and his biggest carp was £22. Absolute monster. I hope we can appreciate the expert level of fish care that we've shown in this video. And the zig rigs that Martin was using work superbly well. He can just find fish when they're not there. Only one catching fish on that lake this afternoon. I had a zig on one rod. I kept a bottom bait on because I had a spot with a bottom bait that did me four runs, landed 3 fish straight away. I didn't want to disturb that. And on the zig, I think I had 1 or 2 bream, that's it. So, yeah, brilliant day's fishing, really enjoyed it. We got there with some glorious weather in the end, and we're happy. So we're out sea fishing next, onwards and upwards. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much.